That's a good one, man. Oh, hey there. Larry Burgmin here for Video 1980. And today it's all about the Pac-Man. I'm telling you, we got every video game ever made for Pac-Man down here in my video dungeon. I'll run him down for you. Stay tuned. Alright, here we've got the one that started it all, Pac-Man, or as it was known in Japan as Super Happy Bonsai Friendly Man. So let's get this going here. Alright, so you get the little man there, you're going around there, eating up the dots. You eat the little thing there, and it turns them blue there. And you get them. And then you die, so, you know. Basically, you know, it's a maze game there, but it turned out really popular, and, you know, the kids love it. And now I'm going to show you some of the other versions that spawned from this thing. Alright, next up is the home version of Pac-Man there, done on the old Atari system. It was so popular, it sold out over Christmas, and it was really hard to get one of the cartridges, but when you got it, you were kind of disappointed in the gameplay there. See, the graphics aren't all that great. And the sound is pretty terrible. I heard it was made in like a day, so, you know. Not so great for the home system debut. Next up at the arcade there, they had the Ms. Pac-Man, which is actually an illegal version that, I don't know, some pirates made up. You wanted to see Pac-Man in drag for some reason. But it was a big hit, and you know, it was always real popular with the ladies there. Let's see here, a little bit better graphics and stuff there, but it's pretty much the same thing. So you get the little Ms. Pac-Man there, running around with a bow on your head. They changed the names of some of the ghosts and stuff. Like that one there was named Merle in the original game, but in this one it's like Benjamin for some reason. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. And you got the little fruit and stuff just like in the other game. But, you know, every time I play this, I feel like eating a slice of pizza because, you know, there's so many of these out there. They're still out there today. You can find them on the, you know, laying on the street, you know, bums living them and stuff. So, you know. Alright, next up, you see here we got the Ms. Pac-Man for the old Atari computer system there. And you can see the graphics are a lot better. And let's see here. Music, big improvement. I think the soundtrack was done by Oingo Boingo there. A little slow on the controls there. But overall, a much better game. So, next up. So, after all that whole Ms. Pac-Man pirating debacle, the makers of Pac-Man decided to, you know, thwart everybody and come out with this new game that's just completely different called Super Pac-Man. And it's just, oh boy. But you know, you get really big there. You go around eating fruit for some reason. Some keys. I mean, it's just really confusing. No more dots. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking with that. I think they were just mad at everybody. This was one of the rare games, you know, You didn't see too many of these. I think the only one I ever saw was like in some grocery store somewhere. You know, stuck behind the Twizzlers. Eh. Alright, next up here we got the Nintendo version of Pac-Man there. Pretty much back to the original. This was like right before the video game crash of '85, when nobody wanted to play video games anymore, so you know, not many people bought this one. It's kind of rare too. Let's see here. Note about this version of the game, they had a lot of cutscenes where, you know, you had to find your father. You had a quest for some sword or something. I don't know. It's some sort of anime thing. I didn't quite get it. But, you know, Nintendo conversions are pretty notorious for not, you know, sticking with the original subject matter there. So, pretty much standard there. Alright, next up we got Pac-Land, which is roughly based on the ABC television movie starring Al Pacino there from the 80s. It was pretty cool there. Let's see. It's a pretty big departure from most Pac-Man games, because you're not really running around eating dots. See, you're a little Al Pacino Pac-Man there. And I think you gotta go find people that are trying to ruin your business. Like, you get hit by a car there. That'll ruin your business. But, I don't know, it's pretty strange. Can't really make any sense out of this one. Alright, the last game of the Pac-Man 80s games there is Pac-Mania. And it's kind of a 3D conversion there of Pac-Man. So you can get this going here. '3D graphics, running around. I think you can jump in this one for some reason if you want to jump over your enemies. Any of them, so you know. And that's it. You know, and after the 80s, you know, Pac-Man games were banned because, you know, it encouraged kids to go around eating pills. So, don't do drugs and stay in school. Peace out.